I'm Stacy and welcome to the channel. I went to Sheldrick Wildlife Trust. This is an elephant sanctuary where baby elephants that have been orphaned or found unable to survive on their own are taken in and nursed back to health, with the aim of releasing them back into the wild. The trust is located off Magadi Road, which is around Langata area. The place itself is situated within the Nairobi National Park, but it has a different entrance to that of the national park. The first gate you come through is right next to the road, then after that it's a bit of a long drive to the main gate. If you use an Uber to visit the place, make sure you get dropped inside, because if you get dropped at the gate closest to the road, it will be a long walk to the place. To visit the Elephant Orphanage, you need to reserve your spot by making a booking on their website. It's free to reserve a spot, but the slots get filled up very quickly. I had to reserve mine a month in advance because every other day was fully booked. Once you successfully reserve your spot, you get a booking confirmation sent to your email, and you're meant to show this to them on the day of the visit, as well as pay for the entrance fee. It's $1,500 for anyone above 12 years, and it's $500 for kids below 12 years. That roughly translates to $15 for the adults and $5 for the kids. Their visiting time is strictly between 11 a.m. and 12 noon. After that, the orphanage is closed to visitors, but you also have the option of reserving a private tour. I'm not sure how long that lasts, but the details are on their website, which I will link on the description box below. This place feels quite secluded and it's very quiet. Nothing but nature sounds such as birds chirping, which gives such a tranquil feeling. During the visit, you get to witness the feeding time of the baby elephants, and it is honestly such a precious experience. Before you enter the feeding area, you're given a bit of information about all the elephants in the orphanage. They all have names, and you also get details like what caused them to become orphaned. If you're wondering whether or not an elephant will approach you if you call him or her by their name, the animal attendants mentioned they will probably ignore you, but if you're holding food, they'll come to you enthusiastically. While in the feeding pen, some elephants may come close to you and they don't mind if you pet them. It's honestly an exciting experience that leaves you wanting more. Unfortunately, though for good reason, human contact with elephants is limited to the 1-hour visit. And that's because elephants can easily bond with people, which will be problematic for their end goal, which is to eventually release them back into the wild. As the elephants are being fed, their attendants share lots of information about the place, its history, and of course more information about the elephants they are rehabilitating. This place runs on donations, so they do encourage you to donate, and if you would like, you can also adopt an elephant by contributing a certain amount of money. mainly care for elephants, they do rescue other animals. During this visit, I think they mentioned that they currently have a rhino which was abandoned by its mother because of being blind. Their aim when they rescued it was to have surgery done to restore its eyesight, but in that process, they discovered that the blindness was genetically inherited, so there was nothing they could do apart from giving it a home. So it will permanently stay at the orphanage. The rhino used to come out during the elephant feeding time, but unfortunately, as it got older, it stopped. So on this visit, we weren't able to see it. It's truly a wonderful experience that's worth having whether you live in Kenya or you're visiting and looking for things to do in Kenya. Another thing I found myself appreciating is how peaceful this place feels. You don't really notice the noise pollution in the city until you get to a place that's just full of nature. A feeling of relaxation just hits you and it's like therapy, hearing nothing but silence, periodically filled with sounds of nature like birds chirping. Then you leave the place and head back to the city noise, and that's when you really notice the difference. I remember going to Giraffe Center and I felt the exact same thing. So I guess if you ever feel overwhelmed, visit one of these places and it might help you relax.
It's calling me.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and leave me a comment below.